let me ask you something. How bad do you want it? Not how much you wish for it, not how much you dream about it, but how bad do you really want it? Because everyone wants success. Everyone wants the body, the money, the peace, the freedom. But not everyone is willing to suffer for it. Not everyone is willing to bleed for it. Not everyone is ready to give up who they are for who they could become. How bad do you want it? It's not just a question. It's the line that separates the dreamers from the doers, the talkers from the believers, the ones who say one day, and the ones who say today. Every time you wake up tired, every time you feel like you can't go on, this question echoes in your mind. How bad do you want it? Do you want it bad enough to wake up earlier than everyone else? To work when no one's watching? To fail 1,000 times and still keep going? To hear the word no so many times that it becomes your fuel instead of your limit? See, most people quit when it gets hard. Most people break when life hits them. They want the reward, but they don't want the struggle that comes with it. They want the light, but they refuse to walk through the dark. But not you. If you're here listening to this, you're different. You felt that fire deep down in your chest, that whisper that says, I was meant for more. You've had nights where you couldn't sleep because your mind was screaming louder than your fear. You've had moments where you looked at yourself in the mirror and said, I can't live like this anymore. That's hunger. That's pain turning into purpose. That's your soul telling you that average will never satisfy you. Because comfort is the enemy of greatness. And if you want it bad enough, you have to be willing to leave comfort behind. You will be misunderstood. You will be doubted. You will be laughed at. People will tell you to be realistic, to slow down, to enjoy life. But they don't understand what burns inside you. They don't understand that your peace lives on the other side of the fight. They don't see the vision that keeps you awake. They don't know the war happening inside your heart. You don't chase success because you want to prove others wrong. You chase it because you need to prove yourself right. So when the world sleeps, you work. When they rest, you grind. When they quit, you rise. Because you want it that bad. How bad do you want it? Bad enough to be broken? Bad enough to be alone? Bad enough to fail again and again and again until you finally break through? Because that's the truth. You will break before you shine. You will suffer before you succeed. You will fall before you rise. And that's okay. Because the ones who want it bad enough don't fear the fall. They use it. They fall. And they learn how to fly. So let me ask you again. How bad do you want it? Because if you want it more than your excuses, more than your fears, more than the pain, then nothing can stop you. You'll face storms. You'll lose people. You'll doubt yourself. But if your hunger is real, you'll rise again and again and again until the world has no choice but to notice you. Because hunger always finds a way. You said you want it, but do your actions prove it? Everyone says they want success until it's time to sacrifice for it, until it's time to face pain, failure, and loneliness. Because when the lights go out, when nobody's cheering, when the world forgets your name. That's when your true hunger is tested. Do you still want it when it's hard, when it hurts, when it feels impossible? That's the difference. Champions don't chase comfort, they chase growth. They don't wait for the perfect moment. They create it. Every failure you survive makes you stronger. Every doubt you silence makes you unstoppable. So again, ask yourself, how bad do you want it? Because if your desire is stronger than your pain, if your dream is louder than your fear, then no wall, no limit, no voice can hold you back. This is your moment. Not tomorrow, not next week. Now. There comes a moment when you're standing on the edge between who you are and who you could be. That's when most people quit. That's when most people give up. But not you. Because deep down, you know you weren't made to be average. You weren't born just to survive. You were born to rise. Every scar you carry tells a story of pain, but also of perseverance. You didn't come this far just to stop now. You fought too many battles, cried too many nights, bled too many times, to let all that mean nothing. So what if you failed? So what if they laughed? You're still here. You're still breathing. You're still fighting. The dream is still alive, inside you. But it's waiting for you to move, to take the next step, to risk again, to believe again. Because wanting it isn't enough. You have to want it so bad that you're willing to be broken for it. You have to want it so bad that you'll crawl through fire and still come out smiling. Every second you hesitate, someone else is working. Every excuse you make, someone else is growing. And one day, you'll meet them, and they'll take everything you wanted. So tell me, how bad do you want it? Do you want it more than sleep? More than comfort? More than your fear? Because the world doesn't care about your excuses, it only respects results. It doesn't reward intentions, it rewards action. Push harder, run faster, fall, and get up again. Again and again and again. That's what greatness is. It's not luck, it's not talent, it's consistency. It's obsession. It's refusing to stop when everyone else does. So when they ask you, why are you still fighting? You'll smile and say, because I'm not done yet. How bad do you want it? Because if you truly want it, nothing can stop you. And then there's silence. After the pain, after the struggle, after every night you thought would never end. You've made it through storms no one saw. You've carried battles no one understood. But you're still standing. And that means something. Because this moment is where transformation begins. Not in comfort, not in victory, but in the fire that forged you. The world tried to break you, but instead, it built you. It built your strength, your resilience, your hunger. You're not the same person who started. You've evolved. You've shed the weakness. You've faced the mirror and said, I am not done yet. Now it's your time. Not to prove them wrong, but to prove yourself right. Because this is not about the applause. It's about the purpose. It's about becoming everything you were meant to be. So stand tall, wipe the tears, straighten your back, and look life straight in the eyes. Say it. Say it out loud. I want this. I'm ready for this. I'll fight for this. The universe doesn't give you what you ask for. It gives you what you're willing to work for. And if you're willing to bleed for your dream, if you're willing to sacrifice, to keep going when your body screams enough, then nothing, absolutely nothing, can stop you. This is the awakening. This is the rise after the fall. This is where ordinary ends and greatness begins. So when they ask again, how bad do you want it? You'll smile. You'll look at them with fire in your eyes and whisper, more than anything, because now you're unstoppable. You've made it, not because it was easy, not because it was handed to you, but because you refused to quit. You've proven something most people never will. That greatness isn't about talent or luck or opportunity. It's about heart. It's about the fire that never dies. You fell, but you got up. You cried, but you kept going. You broke, but you rebuilt yourself stronger. And now, you stand here, a living proof that pain is temporary, but purpose is eternal. They'll remember your name not for what you achieved, but for what you endured, for the battles you fought when nobody was watching, for the nights you worked while the world slept, for the moments when you believed in yourself, even when no one else did. Because that's what legacy is. Not fame, not money. Legacy is impact. It's the voice that whispers to the next generation, I did it, and so can you. So keep going, keep pushing, keep dreaming. You've come too far to stop now. One day, someone will look at you and see the reflection of what's possible. They'll say, if they could do it, maybe I can too. And that is how greatness lives forever. So, one last time, ask yourself, how bad do you want it? Because the answer, the real answer, is written in everything you've done to get here. Now go, write your story, live your legacy, and never stop becoming who you were meant to be. And now, breathe. The storm has passed. The noise is gone. All that's left is you. You've fought, you've struggled, you've risen higher than the fear that tried to bury you. And for the first time, you can see clearly. This journey was never about the finish line. It was about who you became along the way. The discipline, the resilience, the courage to keep moving, even when you were afraid. Every scar, every setback, every sleepless night, they were not punishment. They were preparation. Each one taught you how to stand taller, how to love deeper, how to fight longer. You've learned that true strength is not loud. It doesn't shout. It whispers quietly, I'm still here. So when the world grows silent, when everything slows down, listen carefully. That sound you hear is the heartbeat of purpose. It's been guiding you all along. So as the screen fades to black, remember this: you are enough. You always were, and you always will be. So, one last whisper. How bad do you want it? Because your answer will echo in everything you do from this day forward. Treadui, this is not the end. It's the beginning of the rest of your story.